No, it's going to be a great show for you, but first, let's get into some news. Woo! Give it up! The movie Idiocracy had a sequel come out this past weekend. Did you all see it? It premiered live on the White House lawn. Yeah, that's right. A lot of news from the Freedom 250 celebration. They had a UFC fight with a bunch of sweaty men grabbing each other. Among those sweaty men, Lindsey Graham. Yeah, it turns out they were celebrating Pride Month after all. Yeah. One of the fighters called Michelle Obama a man. I figured he was joking because if he had really thought that she was a black guy, he would have said, boy. Racism. There were celebrities in attendance, including clean, inoffensive comedian Nate Bargatze. Turns out he's a huge UFC fan. Some of his fans are starting to suspect that he might be MAGA. Nate doesn't actually talk about his politics, saying he prefers to keep the hatred of others deep in his heart, where Jesus lives. Yeah. There's talk of more fights at the White House lawn later this year. Possible matchups include, all right, hold on a second. For this part, I want you all to say, speed round. Speed round. Here we go. Possible matchups include Donald Trump versus a teleprompter, Kash Patel versus normal eye contact, J.D. Vance versus a couch, Joe Biden versus a flight of stairs, Pam Bondi versus, it just says redacted, Hunter Biden versus a laptop, Matt Gaetz versus anyone over 18 years old, Pete Hegseth versus a real workout, and James Tallarico versus God's preferred pronouns. Woo! Thank you. That's fun. Y'all can keep playing at home. Tag our socials with your matchups and at Friendly Fire with Joe Ellis. And whoever has the best one will get 2 free tickets to our next show next month. How about that? Yeah, thank you. Moving on, more in the news. For those of you who care about the rest of the World Cup is in full swing. That's right, thousands of foreigners came to America for soccer, which is the only way we can get people in the U.S. to watch soccer. We import them, and those that try to stay, we deport them. Foreigners are going viral as they discover the American diet. Don't worry, the bloating and diarrhea will go away. But our microplastics are forever. The U.S. crushed Paraguay in its matchup. Yeah, take that, third world country. It was a much-needed win after our recent loss in Iran. In Texas news, the Texas GOP just wrapped up a major convention in Houston, and boy, are those gay male prostitutes tired. Yeah. During the convention, they brought a 4-ton elephant named Paige, who immediately peed on the floor. Good for her. Republicans were okay with it at first, but they quickly turned against her once they found out Paige was African. Yeah. And lastly, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick said that Senate candidate James Tallarico is, quote, going to hell for his interpretation of the Bible. Patrick read this in the second letter of Paul to the hypocrites. Bible jokes, yeah. In his typical high road style, Tallarico responded saying, come on, man, we need to stop demonizing hell. Well, that's all the news we have, folks.